Hi, this is Jen the Neuro Nerd, and today I wanted to talk about quick fixes and why quick fixes do not work for you. In fact, they actually end up harming you in the long run. So when it comes to losing weight and getting healthy, everyone is looking for that quick fix. You know, what pill can they take that will miraculously just melt the weight off of you, that will build muscle? You know, what is the toughest and most hardest and most torturous workout that they can do and grind away so they can chisel, you know, that body that they want. And that idea is just, it's a bad one. And so many people are damaging themselves and their health because of it, because they feel that, you know, this concept that our society has told us, like how we should look, right? What clothes we should wear, and this, you know, having a six-pack abs and being able to do like crazy plyo push-ups and burpees, you know, being able to do like 100 burpees, you know, all this stuff. Like, they've brainwashed society into thinking this is what health means, that being able to drink a gallon of water a day is, oh, you're healthy, or the fact that you're doing all these detoxes, lemon juice, cayenne, maple syrup, and you just drink that all day, that means you're healthy? That does not mean you're healthy. What healthy means is your sleep is good, you don't have anxiety, you're not having skin issues, you know, your face isn't gaunt, you don't have dark circles underneath your eyes, you know, that you're easy to adapt, you're warm, you know, you don't have the cold nose, cold feet, cold hands, you know, you're not dealing with hormone issues, you have good regular periods, you're not having hot flashes through menopause, you know, weight loss comes easy to you, and you're able to keep it off. You have good energy throughout the day. You're a happy person. You know, that is what true health looks like, not your performance at a gym, because there's so many athletes. If you look at athletes after they retire, they're sick and they're beat up and they're on tons of medication because they've been overworked and underfueled for so many years. But again, it's like we put them on a pedestal because they can do this amazing, you know, thing, you know, performance levels. I mean, they're amazing, but at the same time, they're beating their bodies up. Now, I'm not saying that six-pack abs and being toned and lean and, you know, being a size 3 or a 6 is unhealthy and that it's bad for you, but you want to do it the right way. You know, and so many of people who come to me and in our consultations, they tell me that they've done the crash diets, the fad diets. I was one of them, and it put me in horrible pain, and finally my brain was like, enough, you're done, and just refused to get the weight off. And it took me some years to repair and fix myself, but I did, and I figured it out. But sorry, it's a busy area. But anyway, I really encourage you to kind of step back and reflect and really think about when has the quick fix ever worked for you? When has it ever been good for you? And, you know, we teach our kids, and as we get older, we learn that it's all about slowing down, really focusing on the true issue, and do good, thorough work. When we take small baby steps, but we're consistent, that is who wins. That is how we get results, and we sustain it, right? And we keep it. When we're just looking for the easy shortcut and the way out, we don't learn anything. And when it comes to becoming healthy and being fit and having an active lifestyle, that same rule applies. We need to take our time, we need to be okay with that, and we need to be okay with the concept that we have to repair the damage that was done from doing these fad diets and these crash diets and eating processed foods like protein shakes and protein bars. These aren't real food, they are shortcuts. You might as well be eating fast food. The list, if you look at the ingredient list, I mean, it's like miles long. It's like, no, this is not healthy. You know, I took the time to really study and research what my body needs, what human body needs. Yes, we're all different, but things that I used to say, like, because I used to be lactose intolerant, you know, oh, milk is bad for me. You know, I'm a human. I'm not trying to be a baby cow and grow up to be a cow, so milk must be bad. But it wasn't until I learned that lactose intolerance actually comes from high cortisol levels and low thyroid function and a gut that isn't digesting food properly, is I learned to fix that. I learned to fix my gut and digestive issues and how to lower my cortisol levels, and then I was able to drink milk. You know, it's not the whole point of, oh, I need to be able to drink milk, but the fact was my body wasn't performing like it should. That is what I cared about. You know, and I was born with a lactose intolerance, you know, and when I think back at, my mom tells me like what her life was like when she was pregnant with me and what she ate and everything, it's like, okay, it makes sense, you know, but a lot of these symptoms and a lot of these like marketing campaigns against sugar and against milk and, you know, against certain foods, it's just because your body can't digest it because it's deficient in certain minerals, or maybe you're just dealing with low thyroid function. It's not that particularly that food is bad, or maybe you should not eat so much of it. Maybe you should limit it. You know, there's a whole other, there's a big picture there that isn't taught and isn't preached. And in my program, I take women and I teach you what foods are healthy, how to get out of pain, how to fix your sleep, because these are all symptoms of low metabolic issues. So instead of just looking for that quick fix, do yourself a favor and do thorough, good work. Be serious about this. It's not just about looking good. It's also about feeling good and actually being healthy. You know, being able to go to your doctor and being able to communicate to him, to understand how blood work, how to read blood work and what a healthy, lab looks like. This is things that I teach in my program. I want you guys to be able to go to your doctor, and if you're like, hey, I don't want to be on this medication, I'm choosing this instead, and here's why. You should be confident when it comes to your health, and you should know your body, and you should know how to read it and how to fix it and how to repair it. And there's so many people that are frustrated and lost nowadays, and you don't have to. You can be healthy. I've helped people with major serious issues, and they never thought that they could repair themselves on their own. But this is a limiting belief that we've been taught. They've taught us that we have to depend on other things, and we have to look for the quick fix, and we have to look for the masks, right? A lot of the diets that are recommended out there are just masking symptoms. So you feel good for a time, but then you start breaking down again. It's like, take the time, learn how to fix yourself, and reap the benefits. It's amazing. This is the best I've ever felt in years. And well, pretty much my whole life, because I dealt with issues when I was younger as well. So, take advantage of my free consultation that I offer right now. Let's book you in a coaching call and let me explain more on how you can repair yourself, how you can fix yourself, how you can do it on your own. I want my clients to stay with me because I want them to stay with me and they enjoy the process. But if you decide to go out on your own because you've learned something and you now have confidence in your knowledge and how to fix yourself when things start to go wonky, that's what's important. So I really encourage you to stay away from those quick fixes and get out of that mentality, because it's only damaging you. It's only hurting you. And I see people, they're in this like vicious cycle, and people don't want to do work anymore because everything, the health and medical industry, they make everything so complicated, and it doesn't have to be. You can eat the foods that you love. You can do the exercise you love. You don't have to do hours upon hours of cardio, and you don't have to beat yourself up at the gym. If you don't want to work out in the gym, there's so many other options out there. So this is what my program teaches. I want you guys to be healthy, learn how to fix yourself, and then enjoy it in the process. It could be so much easier than what you're thinking. So give it a chance. Make yourself a priority. Stop with the excuses. These are just limiting beliefs that are keeping you from living the life that you want and deserve. So private message me, give me your email, and then we can book you for a coaching call. All right? You guys have a great day. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to getting on that call with you. Bye.